We're visiting Fort King George State Historic Site in Darien, Georgia. No, I'm gonna put you in these things right here. The stocks. Can I put you in the stocks?
We worked with each other in these before when we came here in elementary.
Y'all did? This is the building where the gift shop is and everything. We're about to go in and see what's going on. Okay, we're at Fort King George in Darien, the American Indian Dwelling Center. Used.
Concrete now, but
It's what they used to use back in the day. Of course, it had a cover on it. It's probably like a that boardwalk that goes to the fort. You can see the fort over there. And we're about to, yeah, there's a lot of turtles in there. There's one over there too. But see, back in the day, this was probably all, like you saw in the picture, this wasn't marsh. It was probably just all open and where you can come. They wouldn't have all these bushes here because they don't want the enemy to sneak up on you. This is the fort. You can see the berm. The berm is the big hill right here. They use that to stop the enemy. Back in the day, this right here was a moat. The moat surrounded the whole fort so they could flood it to slow your enemy down. And then they had to get through the fence. Then they had to get up the berm at the same time you're shooting at them up there. They ain't gonna make it. So that's what happened. Look at this over here. Oh, this is the incinerator. See that? That's a big garbage. Look how it's made out of, all like just a bunch of bricks. Forward. Look at these doors. See these doors? They can open and shut them. Big, huge doors to shut. Stop the enemy. Here's the bridge to get across. Again, here's the fence and the moat to stop the enemy. And these hills, these siege ramps to stop you from getting in there. Look at this. Look at these little... Okay, we're about to go up here into the fort. See how they used to have that window up there to shoot at you? These little holes up here? These little holes for you to stick your musket out and shoot the enemy through. To protect you, the wood protects you. More holes for all these holes up here, or for the enemy to shoot, stick the rifles out and shoot you. Oh, cool. Everybody was short back then, man. This is like for short folks. Look at this window. That's really cool. Look at this cannon. Look at the wheels was on it. That's for, but this is a view through the holes where they used to stick the muskets out to shoot the enemy. The enemy's coming, you shoot, you got people all around here just shooting. Look at that. It's another view of the cannon. As you can tell, the state of Georgia keeps this up. It's really short in here, so you gotta like watch your head.
Watch for any like.
Look at this thing. This used to keep what, prisoners in here?
No, these are like.
This is their bed. They even got a lock too. But this is where they used to keep, their bunkers where they used to sleep. You see? It's a little area for them to sleep. Where you can tell they used to have all their stuff. There used to be some kind of storage area. There's a billow. Obviously this was some kind of fire pit. Yeah, it is hot. Used to be an area bunker under there. You can tell they guarded by these fences where we can't get in. You can see what's down here. Oh, that's the trap door. See the trap door that goes up here? That's pretty cool. Yeah, you can hide back here, man. It's hot as crap. Oh, there's another door to put you in. There's another room. We're at Fort King George in Darien. We're going up to the third floor of the fort. They restored this. It's fully restored. Worth coming to see. Here's another map. What you look at out there is Black Islands out there. Oh, look at this view, Noah. See that?
Yeah.
This is the surface. See that canyon down there? And the walkway and the moat. This is what it looks like down. No, it's scary. This is mainly for firing and viewing. This is facing south. St. Simon's is over there. See St. Simon's way in the background over there? This is a view of the cannons. Let's go back down. Ready to go back out?
Yep.
It's a view 360 of this top floor. Fort King George in Darien. It's where it come visit. It's like built like it was back then. I hear it. I think those are birds. Okay, we're going back down the steps. We're going to leave the fort and go look at some other stuff. No, what do you think about this fort? It's well built, isn't it?
I remember it before.
But back then, it probably wasn't as nice as this. It was probably more crude and more, basic than this. This is built real nice, like modern time stuff. You know what I'm saying? Guard shack from that time, so they can watch and ask, who goes there? And shoot you if you don't. And here's another one on this side. And here's a view of the cannons looking at you through the window.
Oh, they didn't fill these cans.
Cannonball. See?
They didn't fill these cans.
Looking at you. Oh, and they got a little ladder right there. This, again, is 3 stories. It goes way up there. There's 3 stories. It's the first story, second story, and when that grate is, that's the third story. It's a 3-story fort. It don't seem like it, but it is 3 stories.
Isn't it more like a 4-story basement?
Fort King George. Look at these cannons, just kind of like similar to the ones at Fort Frederica. And they use these to fire at the enemy out in the marsh. They're filled in, but look, this is how they looked.
Of course,
There's several of them. There's probably a lot more than this during that time. There's a Union Jack, but this is the way to view the marsh. Oh, Caroline's Cottage. The Highlanders were like their special forces back then. This is the cottage. Pretty cool. It's still holding up pretty good. Let me back up so you get a full view of it. It's got its own chimney. Oh, it's got a loft too. This is very basic compared to the other ones. Look at the way the walls are made of. Hey, they got a queen size bed in here. And there's a fireplace. There's another. Hey, look, that's a bigger bed. Look, this is the loft. They had like a cot up here and a window. It's hot in Highlander Cottage. They were living the life here. There's the welcome center over there. Pretty cool. Oh, it's part of the sawmill, I think. What is it though? Like a oven or something? Yeah, it looks like some kind of big oven or something. I have no clue. We got a map. Look at this. This is part of the sawmill too, this thing. It's got rebar in it. Hey, dude. Yeah. Imagine if you had a saw with that. I think it is some kind of furnace or something. Noah and I were at Fort King George in Darien. Just take a look at the fort here. It's really awesome. They did a good job. The state of Georgia did a good job of restoring this. Look at this cannon. This is a bigger cannon than the other ones. This one will blow a hole in you. What do you think, Noah? See that? The cannonball hole don't look that much bigger. Here's another shack of some type. Oh, that's the toilet, man. Look. This is the outhouse. No, did you guys use the bathroom in here?
They just painted them on.
But that's where they were little seats there.
They painted where a hole should
Look
be.
at this! Look at this one. It's like a mortar, like a colonial mortar.
Artillery.
Mortar, yeah, artillery. You stick the cannonball in here, and you fire like a mortar. I never seen one of them before.
Kick it.
Cool.
See, kick it.
Okay, we're at Fort King George in Darien, looking at the different cabins they have out here.
Give me a second.
You all right?
Yeah, they're starting to step up from walking on.
From walking up those steps, yeah. This is one of the cabins we just left. You can tell they restore them. Here's a smaller one we're going to go into. Take a moment, sit down, dude. Look, here's another fireplace. They built stuff really good back then. 1700s, like Fort Frederica and this. You can tell they restored it. This is probably got a loft up there again for a bed. And another bed. Look at this bed in here, Noah. It's made out of hay and ropes and stuff. If you're on this one, you right by the wall. You hear everything going on. But this is, imagine lumbar support in that one. Okay, let's go. Here's a little tiny shed of some type. It looks like a shed, man. Just like a basic shed. See the wood it's made out of? Go in there, Noah. Creeped out.
Nothing there.
Just look and make sure there's nothing in here waiting for us. Dude, stop. See how it's built? They used all the stuff they had here. I guess what they did here is where they made stuff. Look at this, Noah. I don't know. Would you put a pizza in there?
Nope.
Why not?
Put you in there.
Man, you could bake a lot of stuff in that thing.
Get in there.
Just back up so I can
I
get a view.
can't. You're kind of stuck up.
Look how they made out this brick. A kiln or an oven. See if that bottom one open, Noah. Pull it open. Pull the bottom one open. So you know it's displaying how it closes. There's a smaller one right here with a bowl on top. They use that too. They lit it. See if this one opened, that weird one. That's where they put the firewood to light it. The ovens they used to use then.
They don't want a lot further.
Probably cook food. Probably cook for all the soldiers. This is probably the kitchen. Cannon. This is the ones they can move easier with a horse or whatever. I want to pull it out and shoot it, man. The wagon. I guess this is where the blacksmith did his stuff because it's got the big billow. You know where they? Yeah. This is where the blacksmith made all the metal, the tools and everything, the weapons. Got an anvil. Pretty cool. I don't know what this is. Hey, here's another place where you are. Hey, look at they got a bed in there. A little hut. Okay, this is the outside view of the barracks where the soldiers stayed, their quarters. You see the windows, how they open and close for when it's cold or not. This is like a creepy room, man. Look at this. This is creepy, man. Yeah. Is it you? You scared to go through here? Look at the beds, man. I'm going to get up and lay in it. Look at that. They just stuffed it with whatever. But you could tell there's probably fit about 30. And they had their little fireplace in the end. It's the same on one end as the other. Look at that. When you come in here, it just gives you a creepy feeling. I don't know what it is. Okay, we're about to visit the soldier cemetery over here. As you can tell, when we get who they were, they know they're over here somewhere. They're probably buried all over this place and we don't know it. But these are some of the gravestones.
That's a pretty good feeling. Like this row right here is a little incomplete.
Yeah.
You know, you're really just walking on it, right?
Spanish mission. This high bluff was one of the early Spanish missions of the old district of Galay. From the earliest Spanish settlement. That we obviously drove them out. So the Spanish took over this area for a little while and we had to get it back.
Probably.
Look, there's another saw blade they use it for like a planter. See the teeth on there? And it's a band that goes all the way around.